standard form of the equation of a circle. When a right circular cone is cut by a plane, the intersection is a curve called conic section. If the plane that cuts the right circular cone is perpendicular to the cone's axis, then the intersection is a circle. Definition of circle. A circle is a set of all points P in a plane that are equidistant from a given point. The given point is the center of the circle. In this illustration, point C is the center of the circle. Point P is on the circle. If point P is 7 centimeters away from the center, according to the definition of circle, every point on this circle is 7 centimeters away from the center. On this coordinate plane, let us draw a circle. This is a point at the origin. It is also the center of the circle. Let us name the point C. Since the point is at the origin, then its coordinates are 0, 0. This is a point on the circle. Let us name the point P and the coordinates of the point x to y. This is a radius of the circle. Let us just write r. To find r, use the distance formula. D is equal to the square root of the quantity x sub 2 minus x sub 1 square plus the quantity y sub 2 minus y sub 1 square. Replace D by r. X sub 2 by x sub 1 by 0, y sub 2 by y sub 1 by 0. So we have r is equal to the square root of the quantity x minus 0 square plus the quantity y minus 0 square. We have now r is equals to the square root of x square plus y square. X minus 0 is x and then square. Y minus 0 is y and then square. Square both sides of the equation. So we have now r square is equals to the parenthesis square root of x square plus y square close parenthesis square. We have now r square is equal to x square plus y square. This can be written as x square plus y square is equals to r square. This is the standard form of the equation of a circle with center at the origin. On this coordinate plane, let us draw a circle. Let us draw a point. Let this point be the center of the circle. Let us name this point C. And let its coordinate be HK. This is a point on the circle. Let us name it P with coordinates x to y. This is a radius of the circle. Let us just write r. To find r, use the distance formula. D is equals to the square root of the quantity x sub 2 minus x sub 1 square plus the quantity y sub 2 minus y sub 1 square. Replace d by r, x sub 2 by x sub 1 by h, y sub 2 by y, and y sub 1 by k. So we have now r is equals to the square root of the quantity x minus h square plus the quantity y minus k square. Square both sides. So we have now r square is equals to parenthesis square root of the quantity x minus h square plus the quantity y minus k square, close parenthesis, square. Simplifying, we have r square is equals to the quantity x minus h square plus the quantity y minus k square. This can be written as the quantity x minus h square plus the quantity y minus k square is equal to r square. This is the standard form of the equation of a circle with center at hk and radius r. Express in standard form the equation of a circle with the given center and radius. Number 1. This is the center of the circle with x-coordinate of 0 and y-coordinate of 0 and radius of 5. The standard form of the equation of a circle when the center is at the origin is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Replace r by 5. So we have x squared plus y squared is equal to 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. So we have now x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. This is the equation of the circle in standard form. Number 2. This is the center of the circle with the x-coordinate of negative 3 and y-coordinate of 2. The radius is 7. The standard form of the equation of a circle when the center is not the origin is quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Replace h by negative 3, k by 2, and r by 7. So we have now quantity x minus parenthesis negative 3 close parenthesis and then square plus parenthesis y minus 2 close parenthesis square is equal to 7 square. This is negative times negative. This will become positive 3. And 7 square will become 49. So we have quantity x plus 3 square plus quantity y minus 2 square is equal to 49. This is the equation of the circle in standard form. Find the center and radius of a circle with the given equation. X squared plus y squared is equal to 64. The standard form of the equation of a circle when the center is at the origin is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. The given equation is in this form. Therefore, its center is at a point with x coordinate of 0 and y coordinate of 0. Let us find the radius. R square is equal to 64. Find the square root of the left side and the square root of the right side. The square root of R square is R, and the square root of 64 is 8. The radius is 8. Find the center and radius of a circle with the given equation: quantity x minus 2 square plus quantity y minus 4 square is equal to 36. The standard form of the equation of a circle when the center is not at the origin is quantity x minus h square plus quantity y minus k square is equal to r square. The given equation is in this form. Let us find the center. Negative h is equal to negative 2. Multiply the left side by negative 1. Multiply the right side by negative 1. So h is equal to 2. Negative k is equal to negative 4. Multiply the left side by negative 1 and the right side by negative 1. K is equal to 4. The center is at the point with x coordinate of 2 and y coordinate of 4. Let us find the radius. R square is equal to 36. Find the square root of the left side and the square root of the right side. The square root of r square is r, and the square root of 36 is 6. So r is 6. So the radius is 6. Find the center and radius of a circle with the given equation: quantity x plus 3 square plus quantity y minus 1 square is equal to 16. The standard form of the equation of a circle when the center is not at the origin is quantity x minus h square plus quantity y minus k square is equal to r square. The given equation is in this form. Let us find the center. Negative h is equal to positive 3. Multiply the left side by negative 1 and then the right side by negative 1. H is equal to negative 3. Negative k is equal to negative 1. Multiply the left side by negative 1 and the right side by negative 1. K is equal to 1. So the center is at the point with x coordinate of negative 3 and y coordinate of 1. Let us find the radius. R square is equal to 16. Find the square root of the left side and the square root of the right side. The square root of r square is equal to r. The square root of 16 is equal to 4. So the radius is equal to 4.